Romy Mac.
Yeah. Okay. All right. This is Romy Mac. Welcome to the locker room. We haven't done one of these in a long time, but Eminem came so hard with his album and just coming at everybody lyrically. We had to do one. Had to talk about this. I had to give my hip hop aficionado on this thing. Karumbe, of course, you know, the legendary underground hip hop artist he is. But we're gonna try to get him out and get him in the studio. But of course, you know, Karumbe, what up, man? You know, we doing this thing. We gonna talk about Kamikuze. Eminem decided that he was tired of the bullshit, and he came for everybody, man. Came for
one thing I would like to say, the album was not good. So yeah, but I'm glad it wasn't good, because if everybody would have just embraced it and like it wasn't good at all, like it was good, then we wouldn't have got this album.
Well, the Revival album was as far as from a hip hop standpoint, it wasn't. I don't know if that was necessary. I guess it was designed to be hip hop or whatever it is with M. But I, for one, did not care too much for Revival. So yeah, I'm glad it came out with Revival. Therefore, coming out with Kamikaze, and just started unleashing on everyone. Machine Gun Kelly, Charlemagne the God, talking about Joe Budden, these mumble rap motherfuckers, Lil Yachty, all of them.
Right there, eye drops.
You know what I'm saying? It just came at everybody, and I feel like it's good. I feel like that's what, you know, I feel like that's what we need right now. It's almost like a recognition from like the veterans, the legends, to be like, man, you know what, y'all got to get back on your lyrics. It's fine to do the party rap and, you know, and all that, but we want you
to be. I'm hoping.
Yeah. So Machine Gun, I hope somebody follows suit. I hope somebody follows suit when Machine Gun Kelly was like, yo, if he feels strong enough to go in, and I know I'm better than Machine Gun Kelly, I know I can take on Eminem. That would be great. I will hope somebody picks that, you know, decides to do that.
Hell no, because they know Machine Gun Kelly finna go see the gospel. They already know his soul by the scene.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be something to see. We're waiting for you know, the response. First and foremost, man, R.I.P. to Mac Miller, man. This is, of course, you know, we talk about hip hop on here, but got the word today, Mac Miller passed away of an apparent overdose. Man, whatever you going through, I hope you get through it. It's serious out here. You never know what somebody's going through. Definitely always keep people in your thoughts. You know, check on your folk, man. You never know when the last time you're gonna hear from folk. So without further ado, we'll get back to the Kamikaze basic review. And I like the way the album starts out. You know, like the aggression that Eminem had. You can definitely tell he's pissed off, and pissed off you know, pissed off Eminem always wins.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, pissed off Eminem always wins. He's great. He's awesome. But for all Eminem fans, I need you to know this, and you're gonna have to take this the right way. If anybody is a formidable opponent for Marshall Mathers based on the people that he attacked, it is Joe Budden's. I need you to know this right now. You can be like, what? Eminem is the best? Yes, Eminem is great. But I'm gonna tell you like this: you better do your research on Joe Budden's. He is for real. He is for real.
Yeah.
He will tear into you. It is not a game. But
about that life, man. I have a lot of Joe Budden's albums, so I know that shit for a fact.
Oh yeah, I like this last album, man. Like the last album he came out with recently, something Rage Against the Machine. I like that. I like that album. The intro track was dope. The second track is dope. I just feel like, you know, this whole thing where, you know, Eminem is untouchable. I mean, I'd be afraid to face him. But I mean, I'm not that skilled of a rapper. I can hold it. I can get you through a song, but I'm not gonna be the one that you put up against your best your best MC and your Burrow and be like, yo, y'all gotta battle this out. But Joe Budden lyrically, he can hold his own. He can hold his own on actual tracks. Now, as far as like people want to say, oh, Hollow the Don got him. That's their element. That was battle rap element. You know what I'm saying? This, yeah, Joey on like actual records doing diss records. I give Joe. I think Joe would have him. I think Joe would have him on that. So, but again, Kamikaze, solid work. It's a solid work, and I think that I think it's great. That's the Eminem that we've been missing. That's what the game's been missing. We want the aggressive Marshall Mathers. We want Slim Shady, basically, is what we want. We want Slim. Folks want that Slim Shady, but I would say evolutionize Slim Shady, because people, we go through time. We have to evolve. So we want a better, I'll say a more modern day Slim Shady is what we want on records. But the thing is, the industry itself is not about lyrics right now. But I'm hoping that this will change that. I think that's gonna be great. And I think he wanted Drake too. Drake won't respond.
Yep.
Drake won't respond.
Well, Drake already got put in his place.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping that Machine Gun Kelly get put in his place too.
Yeah. And
I'm sorry, but I want these I like some of these young niggas, but they need to know that it ain't all about, like you said, club music, party music, all that shit.
And with that being said, Karoom Bay, man, what MGK's response? Worthy. Was it worthy? It caught it right. I'm not saying it caught me by surprise, but I mean, because I like MGK's flow. I was just confused as to why it was going at him anyway. But then I had to do some research and found out that MGK had said some slick shit about M and his daughter. Yeah, we won't play those games, man.
Well, his daughter was underage at the time. He was talking about she looked good.
Yeah.
She's like 15 to 16, so yeah, the motherfuckers, I would have been mad too. Fuck that nigga.
Oh yeah. So I mean, so of course Eminem had to respond. He could respond in like a more personal way, but he kept it lyrical. So I respect that. What we have to what we have to do is just wait for the response. But from what I heard, I mean, he touched on a lot of things, talking about how M hasn't been, like putting out anything within the last decade. Joe Budden's made the same. I mean, as far as like something with substance in the last decade.
What do you mean with substance? Like that last album was something that was more on a political and all the rest of this bullshit type thing that you would think people would want to hear, because they're complaining on this album. Wow, that's the same thing. It's some childish shit. That's what some critics are saying. But I'm like,
I mean, people gonna talk anyway.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what he said. They're gonna talk anyway. They're not gonna be happy with him. This album's already on his way to like breaking tons of records.
Yeah,
he's still gonna be pissy.
He sold like 300,000. That's thinking like they're predicting first week numbers like 300,000. For this album, which is I think, man, in this market today, yeah, I think that's pretty damn good. And MGK wish he could sell those those numbers. It's like I said, man. We want to see. I mean, if there is a back and forth thing, it'll be good for hip hop. I think it'll be a little bit better than this whole
See what it's gonna be. Diddy gonna tell him he needs to stop, man. I know he is.
Nah, whatever. That's right, because MGK is signed to Old Plantation. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know Puff don't want Eminem getting on his ass either.
Yeah.
He's gonna stop. Once his next one come out, and he getting his ass, yeah, he gonna make him stop.
Well,
Cause it's fucking with Puff money.
yeah. Puff involved with some heavy dudes anyway. So I mean, I'll ask you this: has Eminem ever battled a worthy opponent lyrically on Wax?
Yeah, where's the 5'9"?
When did he battle Royce?
Where's the 5'9" and Eminem went on good terms at one point?
Yeah, and they were
They were dissing each other. Like, I have those albums actually.
When was that? And when was that? Well, how long ago was that?
A while back.
Yeah. So I mean, like, you know, they were going through, you know, a couple of radio stations.
That's
going
what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, if I don't think what's his name has a chance in hell. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
I don't think he has a chance. He's not lyrical. He's not as lyrical as Eminem. A lot of the stuff he was saying is you old. You know, there's a lot of the same shit that you would hear.
Like when you go back, like as you get it the first time, the delivery was dope. That's what, you know. Again, that's what people catch. Eminem says shit that goes over your head, and you go back and like, oh my god, I can't believe you said it. So, you know, it has something with more longevity, almost like Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Jay will say something, and then people go back later, hear his lyrics 5 years later, and be like, oh wow, I didn't even recognize he said that. You know, just listening to Brilliant Idiots, and they were talking about as far as the folks he's faced, like Cannabis. Cannabis was at the end of his career when M went at him. Benzino doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, with all that being said, saying that Eminem, with the idea that Eminem has never really faced like a formidable opponent, it'll be great for him to slaughter anybody that does come at him. I've been waiting for that, you know, really my whole time listening to it.
People know better though. That's the whole shit about it.
Yeah. So I mean, wouldn't it be something? How could Drake come back at Eminem? How could Drake come? Like, let's say, because he did mention him. So how can Drake come back? Do you see that?
With his fans, like most motherfuckers do today. Like we say, Drake got destroyed by Pusha T. Let's get that shit out the way. But he's still somehow breathing because of his fan base. Like he can't. Like we understand Drake can't do no wrong. Wow. Like that's the only way motherfuckers come back now. They can't come back lyrically. If they think they're gonna lose, they can't come back lyrically. So they live vicariously through they bullshit ass fans.
Yeah. Well, shit. Excuse me. So I mean, so with this whole Eminem thing, man, we just want to see something. We want to see something worth talking about, man. We want to see something and be like, yo, Eminem was like he's back on that bullshit. That would be great. That would be great to see. It'd be nice to see, even let's say Machine Gun Kelly responds and it rises to the occasion. That would be something that I think that would change. You know, people would come out to his shows, want to hear his music more, and ultimately, you know, elevate his career.
He knows by now, just like G-Eazy said, you in a lost place because you don't like G-Eazy. Pretty much, G-Eazy got a fan base. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
G-Eazy gonna sell his music. Machine Gun Kelly's been in longer than him.
Yeah.
Really hasn't accomplished shit.
Yeah, he got more of a cult following, like Waka Flocka type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Machine Gun Kelly?
Yeah, like folks that listen to his music, that like he got it. I mean, he got people that'll come to see him is what I'm saying now. As far as like the overall sell appeal, nah, not so much. But those boys, the MGK fans, they love, you know, they'll come out and see him because he provides that energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like mosh pit type shit. But yeah, man. So you know, first NFL game of the season started yesterday. Eagles and Falcons. It was boring to say the least. Went to the bar to see it. Left at halftime. Didn't even stay up to watch the rest of it. Just, you know, whatever happens. My prediction went through. The Eagles won in the end, which was great. Which was great. What was cool about it, Boyz II Men sung the national anthem. Like, and it's so funny, like sports blogs and sports blogs and like the hood shit was talking about, like, yeah, get a black singing group to sing the national anthem so nobody take a knee. Smart move, NFL. That's funny, man. But I mean, either way, you know, come Sunday, somebody's gonna kneel anyway. and they still have that policy, which is very interesting with this Kaepernick shit. But we'll talk. We'll get more into that on the 2 cents on podcast as far as like the anthem policy with the with Kaepernick getting the backing by the NFL for his I would say contributions with Nike, being the like a spokesperson for Nike. But NFL season predictions, man. Like I saw Nick Wright from First Things First had predicted the Cleveland Browns to be a playoff team. Like,
that's weird.
It's very, you know what? It's very weird because they picked up players from teams who have never won in the playoffs. Now, granted, you could say system and all that might be the difference maker. I mean, obviously, we'll see. But they picked up Carlos Hyde. It came from my 49ers. We haven't been in the playoffs in a while. Kaepernick was the last time we were in the playoffs. That's how long ago it's been. Jarvis Landry came from the Dolphins. Dolphins have no playoff wins. Who else they picked up? They got Tyrod Taylor from the Buffalo Bills. No playoff wins. So, it's one of those things where if they've improved, where is the improvement? How did they, with the additions that I just named, how do you feel like that team is going to make the playoffs? And then, you got to show me. I'm just like, show me state, baby. In Missouri, you got to show me that you guys can pull this off. I want to see it. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see something new, like a new storyline, you know what I'm saying, like a Cinderella storyline throughout the NFL season, saying, oh man, Cleveland has gone off to like a 9-0 start or something like that. That would be cool. That would really be cool, man. And majority of their players, they're black. They would have a black quarterback. They have black wide receivers, black running back, which is common anyway. But having the black quarterback really just lead the charge to this like 9-0 start, that would be an interesting storyline. Cowboys, you have to win because Dak fucked it up for everybody. Them asking him questions. I mean, his stance has been the same as far as like how he feels about like not protesting during the game. He really stand behind that, and they just reiterated the question, and now everybody's like, oh fuck Dak, and Dak is Uncle Tom and all this other shit. He's entitled to feel how he wants to feel. That's on him. I put more, I'm not gonna say hate or anything, but more flack on Dez Bryant than Dak Prescott, because Dez Bryant was like, when they asked him about the kneeling last year, they said they asked him if he was gonna kneel, and he was like, man, I gotta feed him. He's like, I gotta work for my family. Now you don't have a job, so do the Cowboys care about it? How was life on the plantation? You know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones don't give a damn. All they care about is money, man. That's all they care about. All they care about is the money. They always keep that in mind. My Niners, Jimmy G. Hopefully, you can be the saving grace for our franchise. That would be nice. We lost our running back, McKinnon, who used to play for the Vikings. So hopefully we can pick up Le'Veon Bell. If Pittsburgh keep bullshitting, they don't want to sign him. San Francisco.
Oh yeah, man. Pittsburgh gonna fuck.
Give me that. I want that money. I want it.
People are mad because he ain't playing. He ain't gonna play.
Give me the money. Give me the money. That's what I want.
Give me my fucking money. I deserve my money.
Pay him. If you don't want to pay him, send him to San Francisco. I'm sure we'll be glad to pay him.
He gonna just that's what it is. They say like he just gonna give up.
No. Emmitt Smith did well. He did that in his 93 season, and it paid off for him. Y'all gonna pay me. You gonna pay me what you owe me. Believe that. And the Steelers team, they're like, they came out and basically divided the locker room, stating like, Le'Veon Bell showed that how selfish he is. Sure, get paid for what you better get paid for what you're worth, man.
They get paid. If he gets injured or something, they ain't gonna give a fuck about him.
Nope, get that money. You got to get your money. That's what
your money.
Yeah, man. Stay on your grind, man. Stay focused. Believe in yourself when nobody else believes. That's just how you got to be. Let's see. NFL. What other predictions I have? The Giants look good on paper. with Saquon Barkley, Odell Beckham, and even Eli, Book of Eli. We'll see what he can do.
That man's always supposed to like look good on paper.
Yeah, exactly. They look good on paper.
I ain't gonna say nothing about this.
Yeah. Eagles have a quarterback controversy. Well, not even a quarterback controversy anymore because Carson Wentz is still injured. So that means that Nick Foles is going to be leading the charge. Right now, he's still winning. He's still winning as starter for the Philadelphia Eagles. He's 6-1. So they can keep pushing that. Keep on, keep rolling with with that grind that they have. And we shall see. The Chiefs got a new quarterback. They got their the rookie that they got last year. That he's now the starter, and their old quarterback Alex Smith is now with Washington. I don't expect much from Alex Smith in Washington personally. That's just me. I guess it's low hopes, opposite of high hopes, but I don't see much happening with that franchise to be exact. So. With all that being said, Nick Wright's ultimate prediction is that the Steelers will face the Saints in the Super Bowl, and the Steelers will come out the victor. I wouldn't necessarily disagree with those with that. Those are two good choices. But you never count out Bill Belichick. I don't give a damn who you are. Don't ever count out Billy. Billy B is ready. Belichick will be ready. Tom Brady will create custom wide receivers from the crowd and somehow make big names out of them. So I look forward to the NFL season, just to say the least, and interesting to see how the NFL responds to the recent update with the Nike, with the Nike backing Kaepernick, and how they plan on dealing with that, because they came out with a statement saying that they support Colin Kaepernick and this social injustice and all that stuff. So let's see what happens with that. Moving on. So let me ask you, man, because they're trying to do a storyline to where in WWE right now where Shawn Michaels is going to come back. And I'll ask you, should veteran wrestlers from the past be coming back to the WWE?
Not really.
No. Yeah, I don't feel that.
They have enough talent. What's use going to get all this fucking talent?
Yeah.
You damn not going to use it. And then what the sad part is, they don't fucking use the people they got.
Yeah. They need they need to focus on the talent that what they have within them. I saw that the Shield came back. I guess they were attacked or something like that, taken away.
They deserved it, man, because they cheated Braun Strowman out of his belt, and now they want to fucking turn Braun Strowman into a bad guy. It's so fucking stupid. I hate WWE. I'm gonna be real.
Yep, that's how we feel.
WWE. The only thing I watch is NXT because it's the better show. The rest of that I don't even watch.
Yeah, the WWE, man. I mean, it's impossible for them to go back to like the fairy tale days of like just actual characters like the Hogans, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, and the Ultimate Warriors, like Legion of Doom. Demolition, the Hart Foundation. R.I.P. to Jim Neidhart, man. Rest in peace, man. A lot of memories growing up with Jim Anvil Neidhart's laugh. His laugh used to make me, I used to laugh at his laugh in promos with the Hitman. He made their promos. Hitman, he could talk, but Jim the Anvil Neidhart had that energy. When they would do the what's the fucking move they used to do? I forgot about their finishing tag team maneuver. But Jim the Anvil Neidhart would pick a guy up, and then Bret Hart would come down almost like a bulldog, and that would be their move together. But it was good times. It was good times, the colorful characters. And guys that could, well, most of them could wrestle. There was a few we know, of course, Ultimate Warrior that couldn't really wrestle in the ring. But like Vince, you got to trust the roster. You got to be able to trust your roster if you want to see anything come of them, because you trusted Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker because that's all you had. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was leaving. All the guys from like the fairy tale golden era of wrestling were going to WCW with Bischoff. So I feel like you've got to loosen the reins a bit and kind of give Stephanie and Triple H a little bit more ground to cover so that they can trust the roster that they have. I think it's good that the ladies are getting their just due with the evolution.
And pay-per-view did not sell well. Like almost didn't sell.
Well, I think they're going to shock a lot of people. I mean, they got Lita coming out, they got Trish coming back. Their female rosters are good, actually good now. Charlotte is a beast. Charlotte a monster, and I have to give credit to Ronda. Ronda be making them look good. You know what I'm saying? Like her snapmares that she does, like the way she whips her opponents. She makes it look good. Looks a little hard, but it looks good. So I think that the evolution. I want to say that would be better for especially for women. You know what I'm saying? That's empowering. For them to basically for them to stand on their own and not just look like a sideshow of the boys. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, I remember watching we would have like a couple women wrestling matches and like, all right, let's hurry up and get this shit over with. Like watching the Great Moolah versus you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, that's great. Can we get this shit out? You know what I'm saying? We hurry up and get this over with. But these ladies actually, and not to say that they couldn't actually wrestle, they just weren't entertaining as much. These ladies are more entertaining. They got more sex appeal, but not just with the sex appeal. They can actually hold their own in the ring. Like what's Snoop cousin name? Sasha Banks. I like her. Her and Charlotte had a good feud. The Bella Twins are okay. Of course, Naomi. I like Naomi. Naomi can hold her own in the ring, but top tier. Yeah, the top tier of the WWE for me with women, it would be the what's the Asian chick, man? The Asian chick. Asuka can wrestle, and Charlotte. Asuka and Charlotte got they got the logo, the label on their back basically, doing that. And I would keep focus on them because she's just great. I love how they do. And even what's baby name? The Rock's cousin got a little size to her. I think her and this other wrestler are dating now. Her and Ronda had a feud, and then they cheated her out of her match. What the fuck is her name, man? Thick girl. She's thick. She's thick as shit.
What's her name? Shoot, I can't think of her name.
Jax. Whatever Jax.
Jax.
Yeah. Like, she's good. I like her. And then, the blonde chick, the one that she be beefing with on there. She's really good. She's a great heel. She's the champ right now.
I'm talking about, I was telling Ebony about her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alexis Bliss, 5 Feet of Fury.
Yeah, Alexis Bliss. She's definitely raw, man. I like her. But I mean, they have enough characters like faces and heels that they can hold an at least one. They can hold a show by themselves. But they try to hold a show by themselves and they ain't selling good. Well, I mean, that's just the trust. You got to believe it. I mean, a lot of people ain't gonna believe it because this is the first time it's been done. WrestleMania wasn't the greatest thing when they first did it, but look where it is now. So I mean, you got to give the ladies a chance to prove themselves. It's a one shot, one kill. What's the deal? Type thing for them. So they got to go out and give their best. They're gonna have to. Which is why they're digging in their bag with Lita. Lita's going to come out. She got to work on that damn somersault. Hopefully she can, that moonsault. She can get that. She can get that down. Trish, the Stratus Bomb, what she does. It's just fun, you know. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be good for that. Yeah. Before we, of course, before we shut it down, the locker room, man. I wanted to touch on. Well, you let all the users know, all the video game users, man. Let you know how you feel about Fire Pro. Like, what's your review on the game so far? You know,
I'm fucking with it. I'm playing it right now. I ain't gonna lie. It was hard to get like the thing down.
Yeah.
But now I'm used to it. And once you get used to it, you see all the fire moves, man. Like the moves that WWE's afraid to do. Like you can get those moves. That's the best part, man. And then it has the NWO versus WCW fight field where you can make rosters of just like random wrestlers. I got old WCW up here. I got new WWE. I got TNA. I got indie wrestlers I made. I put like a bunch of people in the Bullet Club, like Nick and Matt Jackson. I seen where they had like 6-man tags. You could beat people up after the bell. You could walk out. The one thing I thought they had and they didn't was like the way you can make your entrance music, but I'm cool with it. I can walk out and do my entrance the way I want to because you can walk down to the ring yourself.
Yeah.
You can control yourself walking down to the ring. So then they got stuff like if you taunt a certain way, like you start clapping in the crowd will start clapping with you.
Oh man, that's cool.
So it feels more realistic than like a WWE game does. I can see why I got so much high praise. I'm enjoying it now. I'm just once you get the timing down, oh yeah, it's fire. I'm kicking Sick Hard's ass right now, and I just switch in and kicked him. Young Bucks, baby. Oh, I missed. But yeah, I want you to get it so we can play together.
Yeah, well, we will we'll work that out, man. We'll work that out. Well, you heard it there first from Karumbe. For one, how he feels about the Fire Pro Wrestling game. Definitely go check that out.
Your nephew in here for the locker room.
Yeah, my man right there, Logan.
Oh, yeah, you can make your own referees. I have Herb Dean as a referee right now.
That's right, bub. Yeah, we got Logan in the building, man. Been on Earth not too long. Yeah. So, cool. Well, you guys for tuning in to the locker room. This is Romy Mac, and we appreciate you listening. Peace.
Romy.